Into the middle, that's where they've been effective. This time Gianjovi can't get it to fall, and bodies all over the place. Quickly down the floor. Oh, that's offensive.
Got it.
Schmidt lowered his shoulder. Nice job here defensively, Richard.
You'll see it here. There's a crash. He just held his ground.
Max Hughes. Rule will take a seat. Nick Bell in the game. 5'11 junior, 1.5 a game. He wears number 13. Salerno back in for Notre Dame. Got the basketball. Wide open Max Hughes. That's a brick, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Notre Dame basketball.
Hughes got what he wanted that time. Found the seam on his own, able to get the jumper off.
Hughes in the corner. And a little bit of a floater by Piazza. No. Follow up Gianjovi, no. He had himself an easy one and didn't get it to fall. Way outside, bottom of the hole. Corey Soroka with his 9th triple. Timeout. We'll be back.
As a woman, the health issues you face will change over a lifetime. Whether you're an expectant mother, caring for a family member, or battling osteoporosis, fast, accurate information is vital in making the best decision. RMRI of Bethlehem is a recognized leader in imaging with radiologists and technologists that make you feel confident, knowing privacy is guaranteed and results will see to your doctor right away. Radiology and MRI of Bethlehem.
Dick, in this period, we've played 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Southern Lehigh has not missed a shot. They're 4 for 4. One of them a 3, and they're now shooting 62%.
Add to another woe for the opposite team, Gary. You're talking 6 boards in this second quarter, 4 of them by Corey Schmidt.
Back of iron doesn't go. Hughes couldn't get it to fall. And here come the Spartans. Quickly down the floor. Soroka up. No. Rebound Gianjovi. That's the first miss of the period. Hughes down the paint. This time we'll go left-handed. Notre Dame down 6. That's a walk. That's a mental mistake by Corey Soroka.
8th turnover. We'll see it here. Oh no, we're seeing Hughes in a drive. Switch hands nicely.
Well, the C's parted again in the middle. Southern Lehigh looks susceptible to Notre Dame scoring in the paint.
Well, the split is right there, guy. We just saw the ball altered. Because he's outside too defensively, got to give help in the corner.
Notre Dame has not been making their outside shots. They could pack it a little tighter. Way outside. There's Salerno. Nope, back of iron. Rebound Notre Dame. Piazza, but he lost it. Ball slapped away from him. Quickly, nice fast break. As Soroka got the feed from Gruhl.
Number 5, Corey Soroka. Struck by 8. Substitution.
Watch this fast break, Richard.
In transition. Took it about half the dribble, then a little turnaround 180, and that even beats behind the back.
That was a definite no look. Spartans by 8. Boy, I think Notre Dame should live right there, Dick.
Absolutely. As long as that thing stays flat, there's a lot of room to operate.
Fouls on Reppert is first. Team's 5th. 2:54 to go in the first half. And the Spartans are up by 8 at the foul line. Gianjovi 2 in the ball game. Looking for his 7th point. Got it.
On the line for the Crusaders.
Ball of things Pat Boyle missing tonight. He talked mostly about the passing ability of Kohler.
And rebounding ability, 4.8 rebounds. This guy here gets 9 rebounds a game. That's long. Boy, 1 for 2 both times. Both times he made the first. And bound, it'll be Notre Dame basketball. Here comes Jeff Knappenberger, 6'2" senior, as he averages 2 points a game.
Good football player. He will say, Pat told us we're going to see some muscle here. Flash, same spot there.
Had to give Gianjobi a little bit of a rest. And boy, this foul will be nice for Pat because Gianjobi will get a little extra time on the bench without Southern Lehigh or Notre Dame with the basketball. Foul's on Schmidt. That's his second. Salerno is a 73%, or check it, this is Hughes, 68% free throw shooter. Notre Dame just 2 for 5 from the foul line. Roll.
I did an annual walk on my practice guy in the first game and said, you're a 90% foul shooter as of now.
For the Crusaders, number 33, Joe Birdie.
Nick Bell back into the game. 33 Boyer in the game. Schmidt has gone to the bench with 2 fouls.
Notre Dame has added about 3/4 pressure.
Rocha dribbles through it. And he'll get fouled on the play. Not real good defense, and Pat says that's one of their problems, Dick. They're just not a real good defensive team.
That's right. It's not his usual man-to-man stuff that you see. That thing that strides are totally crazy.
Joey got a little bit of a breather. He's coming back. Soroka already has his average. Average is 7.9. He's got 8.
On the line, number 5, Corey Soroka.
He was an honorable mention All-League. And he puts his team up by 8.
Soroka, good for 2.
Ties the biggest lead.
Up by 8.
Spartans have not missed a foul shot. 5 for 5. That's trouble. But a foul. That'll be a shooting foul, Dick. 1 and 1.
Yep. In the bonus.
Brule picks up his second foul. And that will send to the foul line Max Hughes.
Crusaders are now in the bonus situation.
He just left the line where he was 1 for 2. Nice rebound by Piazza. Can't get it to fall, but there's Gianjobi. He doesn't get it. It'll be Notre Dame basketball. Notre Dame's not making their foul shots.
Offensive board, bringing it up to 7.
Oh, wide open, Gianjobi. And he's going to get fouled on the play, I believe, by Reppert. That will be his second. Nope, it's not going to be Reppert. They're going to call it on.
Not playing excellent position on their inbounds part.
Man. Notre Dame makes their foul shots. They're right there, but they haven't. 3 for 8. 3 for 9. Timeout called by the Spartans. The Spartans have the lead. They're up by 8, 25-17. 2 minutes and change to the first half. Stay with us. Timeout.
The Lehigh Valley loves Mezzaluna Sports Bar and Grill, with sports for fans of all shapes and sizes. Plus a huge selection of ice-cold beverages, and of course Mezzaluna's menu of great food. And with Mezzaluna's state-of-the-art sound and light system, you can catch the Valley's hottest bands and DJs never pay a cover and dance the night away. For great food and drink, all the sports action and the best live entertainment and never a cover, Mezzaluna Sports Bar and Grill, Airport Road, Allentown.
We are back. Notre Dame in the Colonial League tournament 5 and 8 historically, and Southern Lehigh 2 and 6. This is Southern Lehigh's 7th tournament appearance. Notre Dame lost to Southern Lehigh last year, 65-38 in the semifinals. Of course, the winner of this game will get the winner of Wilson-Catasauqua. We'll have that ball game for you tonight, live, after this one concludes.
But what did Patrick tell us if he loses tonight? He's also the 25th.
Yeah, amazing.
Wow.
Where he will get Tri-Valley or Schuylkill Haven. That's if Catasauqua does not win the Colonial League Championship. If they do, it would be somebody else. Then I think he said Salisbury.
Yeah, he did.
Ooh, that's a walk. Nick Bell fell. He's a guy who doesn't want to live up to his name there.
Yeah, stay away from that. Tenth turnover for Southern Lehigh, 5 in each quarter.
Notre Dame would like to get a little bit of a run here before they go in the locker room. Well, making a nice move with Max Hughes. I thought for a minute he might have double dribbled, but no whistle.
A little more crowded in the paint that time, but still able to use that dribble.
Notre Dame now a little full court pressure. Down by 6. Schmidt's coming back in. He's going to play some offense. Now he's got to be very careful, Dick, not to pick up that third foul.
And you're going against pressure.
He has 7 points in the ball game. He wants to try to make it more. Nice pass inside. That was Schmidt to Hoffman.
So you got to rid of that just in time, Gary, because the defender already appeared in front of him looking for the foul.
Joby. Skip pass. Notre Dame tried to take it inside. Joby up and in. Now he's got to make the foul shot.
Here you see the entry. One bounce, go to the board.
Boyer picks up his 2nd foul, the 9th team foul, 54 seconds to go in the first half. And Joby has 10 points.
Southern Lehigh 9, personal Gary.
Schmidt will get it. And Notre Dame will look to double team. Well, he's one of those guys, Dick, it looks like the ball is just attached to his hand. The way he dribbles. Never looks down, back and forth between the legs, behind the back. There he goes, back cut. Oh, he didn't handle the ball cleanly. Put it up? No, it doesn't go. Nice rebound by Boyer. Gets it off, and that shot won't go for Gruel. And now what do we have? We got a walk. Notre Dame with a chance to cut the deficit to 3 or perhaps 2. Dick, they're getting there a little bit of a run.
Yeah. They're thinking I'm looking at 9 personals and they're playing zone.
Under 5 seconds and they don't know it. Somebody has to shoot it. And it almost went for Rossetto, but it did not. So Notre Dame will go in with a 5-point deficit to the Spartans of Southern Lehigh. But one guy that certainly has had a good first half, Joby, will put all the numbers together. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Your under-insulated home can cost you hundreds. Now is the time to re-insulate with Lehigh Valley Insulation. In less than a day, our experienced crew of installers will thoroughly re-insulate your home. Our new insulation is cleaner and more energy efficient than ever. Plus, it's very affordable. Enjoy seasonable comfort under a blanket of premium insulation and cut your heating and cooling costs. Make sure your home measures up. Call Lehigh Valley Insulation for a free consultation.
It's comfort that pays.
These days I leave my car at home. I ride the bus, the smart choice.
Atlanta Metro is the comfortable, fast, clean, and low-cost way to make your way around the valley.
Atlanta Metro, the smart choice.
I'm Scott Koval, head basketball coach at DeSales University. This is Rob Schubach, a junior on our team at DeSales. He's a graduate of Southern Lehigh High School. Today we're going to talk about the fundamentals of shooting. We start with our base. It's really important that you get a good base and that you're on balance. Your knees have to be bent. We emphasize all the time at DeSales catching the ball with your knees bent and your shoulders are over your knees. Rob's in an athletic position, which allows him to get some strength and some power into his jump shot. After that, we talk about your hands and how to put your hands on the ball. It's really important to put your shooting hand in the middle of the basketball. Most young people that I find that are inconsistent shooters take their shooting hand and move it to the side. That's a mistake you don't want to make. You want to put your shooting hand in the middle of the ball and your guide hand on the side of the ball. Next is you want to make sure that your elbow, as he lifts to shoot, his elbow's underneath the basketball. Again, a common mistake for young people is to get your elbow outside of the ball, which leads to inconsistent shooting. You want to make sure your elbow stays under the ball. And finally, when he releases the ball, he's going to lock his arm out all the way and follow through consistently. Okay? Again, a common mistake is to keep your elbow this way. You're going to lock your elbow out and make sure you follow through high. You see his elbow's almost at eye level, which is very important for it to get a high release and get arc on the ball. We believe that if you keep your shot as simple as possible, you can repeat this over and over again. And if you repeat it over and over again, you become a consistent shooter.
Let's go get Yaakov. You know it's always been the best. Let's go get Yaakov. The quality that beats the rest. They got cheesesteaks, French fries. The famous Yaakov hot dog is known worldwide. Let's go get Yaakov. The secret sauce is one of mine.
Yaakov's, an Allentown tradition.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles!
Put some color in your world with a new floor from Mohawk Color Center. We've earned our name by bringing style and beauty to some of the finest homes in the world, something Mohawk has been doing for over a century. For the greatest selection of carpet, hardwood, laminate, and even ceramic tile, from a name you can trust, Mohawk Color Center. Flooring made simple.
Visit R&J Carpet Connection, 922 North 3rd Street in Whitehall.
We are back. We welcome you back. We're at the Northern Lehigh Gymnasium in Slatington, Pennsylvania. And this is the first half of what will be 4 halves tonight. Wilson Caddy coming up. Interesting first half of basketball. Southern Lehigh with most of the firepower. And Notre Dame's been playing catch-up, but not doing a bad job of catching up. Let's take a look at our halftime numbers. And Dick, individually, I guess Corey Schmidt with 7 means you're playing pretty good defense on him. And boy, Joe Gianjobi had to come up big, and he has.
Yeah, and looking at the Southern Lehigh lineup, Gary, jokingly, somebody said to us, well, how many are starting for Sunday? He said, well, 3. I guess the 3 was the score. Well, you see the scorers right there. And I tell you, Schmidt getting a pretty good supporting cast right now. On the other side, Notre Dame really exploiting that middle of that zone. He did change his zone a little bit and come up almost 3-2 near the end of the half. But in the meantime, a lot of points being made by the Crusaders in the paint.
All right, let's take a look at the team numbers. And Notre Dame has had 30 shots in this ball game. They've made just 8 of them. But the fact that they have so many indicates that they can miss quite a few and still be in this ball game. But Dick, when you have a wide open 15-footer from the foul line, you should take it.
Yeah, and of course that up to now, that's where we really haven't seen the Notre Dame perimeter game. I don't know if the zone surprised them. They've certainly seen them before and seen the Spartans play it before.
And Notre Dame just 4 out of 10 from the free throw line. All right, it's time For the first half highlights, here's Dick.
We'll start out with the Notre Dame Crusaders. You got Gene Joby driving through the middle. We talked about that lane being available. Little jump shot, same thing. There's a steal, a good steal by the Crusaders in the backcourt. Hesitation dribble, take it back. Right in the paint again. Board. Keeps the ball in front of him. Hits the right wing. We had score. Notre Dame again, this time good delay inside. Good shift in the hands, right to left. And Gianjobi once more, picking up the personal foul. Max Hughes, high scoring the team. A little bit from the corner for another Crusader. Let's go Southern Lehigh. Get them in action. Slow, good drive inside. There's the point man, Gruel, very easy. That's the one we wondered, who could be guarding? A hot shot on the out-of-bounds pass. Southern Lehigh continues to bombard, this time inside. Good power play. Pick up the field goal, pick up the foul that goes with it. They steal. Gruel gets it down toward teammate.
We'll be back with second half action right after this timeout. Stay with us.
He doesn't report to a management committee. He doesn't report to a marketing department. He reports to Mary Johnson's arthritis, to Sally Wickstrom's upset stomach, and to Greg Porter's poison oak. He's your family prescription center pharmacist. He lives and works right here in town, so that means he reports to you. Call Family Prescription Center today at 866-0709.
Taking the time to care, Family Prescription Center.
We are back. We welcome you back. We're just about a minute and 45 seconds away from tipping off the second half. Let's go to our trivia question of the night, brought to you by R&J Carpet Connection. 4 Colonial League teams have never won a Colonial League championship. Can you name them? And we can eliminate Notre Dame and Southern Lehigh. They have won Colonial League championships. Notre Dame with 1, Southern Lehigh with 2. But can you name the 4 that have never won a Colonial League championship? We'll have that answer for you in a bit. Dick, when you look at going into the locker room here, I'm sure Notre Dame probably discussing taking advantage of that middle if Southern Lehigh continues to play that defense. And Southern Lehigh, of course, they seem to be running on all 4 cylinders. I imagine the only discussion had to be about the defense.
And the other thing I think that really is a consideration and in favor of the Crusaders, the fact that going against that zone offensively, you can rest a little bit too. It's not that helter-skelter, up and down man-to-man, full speed ahead. So he's getting probably more minutes out of his starters and using less minutes for the reserve.
Well, Notre Dame will send out Mitzak, Gianjobi, Piazza, Hughes, and Salerno. And Southern Lehigh will counter with Gruel, Soroka, Boyer, Schmidt, and Repper. So both teams with their starting lineups. Notre Dame has the basketball. They're down by 5. Glad you're with us. They're trying to get them down by 2. Salerno hits his second triple of the ball game.
Salerno really gets a high arc.
He has 37 threes on the year, so that's not unusual. Corey Schmidt kicks it back outside. Soroka thought about taking the triple, did not. And Gruel can't get at the ball. Rebound controlled by Repper. Gets it to Schmidt. He wants to go. Schmidt, did he walk? Did he get fouled? That basket's going to be good. Oh, what a great play by Schmidt. Foul is on to be on Gianjobi. Dick, watch this one.
Expected to drive, got the fadeaway instead after the bump.
So Schmidt now with 9 points. Double figures for him is almost a foregone conclusion. He misses his first foul shot. And that's the first Spartan foul shot missed in the ball game. Notre Dame down 4. That shot blocked. A little bit slow in getting rid of it was Piazza. And right up the floor, transition Soroka.
Easy basket in transition.
Inside, outside. Back to inside. Hughes. Bodies all over him, and we'll get a foul call on Reppert. That's his second.
Being protested vehemently, Gary, but he really gets him. Gets him to the lower part of his body. There's the collision with the body.
That was just a cagey small guy going up against the bigger guy, and you force him to foul you. That's the old lean in and get the body.
That's Hughes. A lot of his ability, his court sense. Showed it there.
Hughes makes both foul shots. Hughes was 7. He is the leading scorer on the Notre Dame basketball team. They get a foul here on Schmidt. He was hacked on the wrist by Salerno.
Where he said, I'm getting mugged in there.
Personal foul number 22, David Salerno, his first, team second.
Second team foul against the Crusaders. Reppert wants to go. He does, doesn't get it. Ian Joby with a rebound. And that was by accident, but they got
off
it.
the board.
He has it. It somehow ended up in his hands, and he just kissed it off the glass. Piazza now with 4.
Notre Dame with an earlier pickup in their man-to-man. No pressure, but pickup.
Schmidt. Notre Dame within 2. Schmidt fade away. No. Easy rebound. It came right to Mitzak. Here's Hughes. Hughes way outside. Doesn't go back of iron. Shaking loose. Out of the pack comes Gruhl. And we're going to get a whistle. That's a carry on Gruhl. Unforced error.
No different defender we've seen on Schmidt right now, and this time it's going to be Hughes when they come down the other court.
Pat talked about who to put on Hughes. He said, I could put people on him, but they're guys that are used to playing, 15, 16 minutes, 18 minutes, and if I put them on Hughes, expect them to play offense, expect them to rebound, I'll just wear them out.
Second consecutive possession. At this point, was turned over.
Way outside. Schmidt, no. Strong rebound by Boyer. Gruhl outside. No. And a rebound by Mitzak. Those kind of shot sticks kind of fall right into the Notre Dame game plan. Just go and get the rebound. Well,
that does have that highlight.
That one, no. For Salerno. Nice pass. Oh, what a nice pass. Missed shot. Great pass from Soroka. He never got the assist. Off the glass, no. The other way. Comes Gruhl. Up and no. Schmidt, no.
Oh, they got him under that.
His third. Non-shooting foul. Hoffman in for Southern Lehigh. Rossetto in for Notre Dame. Mitzak sits with 3 fouls. Too easy. 2 out-of-bounds plays so far tonight have been layups. That bucket by Hoffman.
Boy, somebody stood there, guy.
And Joby.
There's that post play that they owned offensively in the first half.
That's so far in the game, candy from a baby. It's been easy. Schmidt. Hughes on him. Schmidt. And out of the pack. Boy, they've missed a lot of those little shots over the rim. Sniping it. That's good defense. Good defense by the Spartans. They just stood their ground. They weren't going to foul. Schmidt up and in. Impossible shot over 3 people. It seems like Southern Lehigh's dominating the game, and they just are only up 4.
Different, that's right.
Look at that shot by Gianjobi. Wow. The 2-point game. Good action here tonight in this first ball game. Way outside. Oh, my! Corey Schmidt from downtown Slatington.
He is heating up.
That's his 41st of the year. Can they match it? Yeah, why not? Max Hughes, 26th of the year.
I'm going to sit back and watch that.
I don't blame you. Roll. Kicks it over. Very nice, very nice. Boyer from goal. Boy, this is end-to-end action. No whistles, no stoppages. Basket for basket. Largest lead tonight, 8, Southern Lehigh. Inside, Gianjobi will get hacked. Foul will be on Hoffman, his second.
We're going to get the officials to retrieve the ball. They're going to stand on each other's shoulders.
It is a rather short crew tonight. But Frank D'Angelo is your tallest official. I thought it was an Oz stick when I was with him. D'Angelo at the line. And he has struggled there. 3 for 8.
Substitution number 4, Andrew Mitzak.
Mitzak back in. He'll come in with 3 fouls. He has 15 points. Notre Dame stays close. They can't seem to get the lead. We've had 2 lead changes. Those were very early in the first period. Schmidt, he wanted a foul there. Maybe deserved it.
Notre Dame 7 boards in the first half, Gary. Got 7 in the third quarter.
Hughes wants a foul, doesn't get it. Now who's going to get the basketball? Hughes has it. Hughes 15-footers. Got it. He worked for that. He has a dozen. Down to paint. Roll, no. Easy rebound for Gianjobi. He has a bunch. Way outside. Salerno. Bottom of the hole. Notre Dame with the lead. Timeout. Spartans. Our 3rd lead change in the basketball game. Notre Dame now up by 2. Another look, Dick.
There's that high rainbow we talked about. All cotton.
Timeout. When play resumes, substitution.
All right, let's go back to our trivia question of the night. 4 Colonial League teams have never won a Colonial League championship. Can you name them? Well, one of them is in this tournament. They'll play in game 2. That one is Wilson. The others, Palmerton, Palisades, and Penn Argyll. But Dick, I'd put a little asterisk by Wilson. Back in 1963, we won the Lehigh-Northampton championship. And in fact, went to the district final that year. Played on that basketball team.
Southern Lehigh timeout, Gary. Time for a little pressure, time for a little change in D. More protected here in the third quarter, only 2 team fouls. Played that whole zone in the first half and ended up 9 personals.
Notre Dame couldn't find the basket on Friday night. In this period, they have 3 threes and 7 field goals. Nice drive. Soroka. We have our 3rd basketball game. 42 all.
Left in the third period. 1 minute.
Hughes inside, back outside. Salerno. He has 3 threes in the game. Stolen away. Gruhl. And we're going to get a timeout by Southern Lehigh. That's their third. And they'll maintain possession of the basketball.
Boy, great D. Great man-to-man D at the hash. Able to convert it, control it, and still get the timeout.
There you get a look at the Southern Lehigh cheering section. Notre Dame directly opposite them in the far corner. And of course, soon to arrive, the Wilson Catasauqua student body. This gym will be packed by the end of this game. And we'll see how many people leave. Joe Birdie's going to come in for the final 47 seconds. This is where Pat has been trying to steal some minutes of rest for his team. Southern Lehigh with the basketball, tied at 42. Nice hustle, Salerno. Again. Tell you, Schmidt thought he had that one.
Another deep one.
On the floor, 30 seconds to go, and they're going to pull it outside. Notre Dame trying to take the lead into the fourth quarter. Timeout. Notre Dame, that's their second. So they have 3 left. Southern Lehigh has 2 left. Notre Dame will get the ball at midcourt with 19.8 seconds on the clock.
Patrick wants to set up a specific play here in the last 20 seconds. So he got the timeout to do so.
Southern Lehigh beat Notre Dame 80-61 when they played during the regular season. They are the only team on Notre Dame's schedule who beat them that they haven't also beaten.
That's right, yeah. Complementing each other.
Notre Dame lost to Wilson but beat them. They lost to Caddy but beat them. They lost to Bangor but beat them. They lost to Southern Lehigh, but they didn't get another opportunity to beat them. So here, maybe, Dick, is their opportunity.
A high-scoring 80-61 game. Bobby Schaefer telling us that was pretty close.
Notre Dame started the season with 9 straight wins, but in the last 4 ball games, they've gone 2-2. You see the clock. Salerno will put it up. Short. 5 seconds. Still plenty of time for ND. And Hughes tried to force the foul, didn't get it. And we are going to end the third period tied. Pat Boyle wants to know why there was no foul call on that last shot. What we did have was some threes by the Crusaders, as that one drained by Hughes. This one by Salerno. We're tied at 42. Stay with us.
Hey, basketball fans, if you love dealing with a winning team, head to the leader, Kleckner's in Whitehall and Emmaus for the fabulous GE tip-off sale. Browse our huge selection of GE ranges, GE refrigerators, GE dishwashers, GE washers, and GE dryers. Now at Kleckner's, get great savings plus free delivery, free haul away of old, a full parts department, and their own factory-trained techs. Stop in today. See why Kleckner's has been serving the Lehigh Valley since 1945. 2 locations, Kleckner's, 2177 MacArthur Road in Whitehall, and 575 Chestnut Street, Emmaus.
Since the Overhead Door Company makes the original overhead door, the people who install and service them take them pretty seriously. Call or log on for the overhead door dealer nearest you.
We've gone 24 minutes, and both teams are still tied. 42 all, turnover by Southern Lehigh. They're still shooting 50% in the ball game. Notre Dame at 33%. And Dick, how are those rebounding and turnover numbers?
19 boards now for Southern Lehigh, and they just picked up their 5, 7, 11, 9 turnover.
Outside shot, no. Rebound, Schmidt.
Notre Dame on the other hand protecting the ball with 6 total turnovers, and they outboarded their own first half, now have 15.
Schmidt will go to the foul line. He hasn't exactly been camping there tonight. 3 for 4 from the line. Foul is called on Gianjobi, his second.
Foul number 5, Gianjobi, his second.
Neither team in trouble yet as far as team fouls are concerned. Notre Dame with 4, Southern Lehigh 2.
Crusaders substitution.
Schmidt now with 15.
On the line, number 21. Corey Schmidt shooting 2.
And Southern Lehigh has the lead back. Salerno in the corner.
Notre Dame looking to post once again, Gary.
Trying to find Gianjobi open. Hughes inside, back outside Salerno. That's his shot, can't get it. Battling for the rebound, Gianjobi found a way to get it, and not a good shot. Transition basketball, we're gonna foul here on Notre Dame. Andrew Mitzak, that's his 4th.
3 scores in the Southern Lehigh team, and they have all come to play tonight.
Personal foul number 4, Andrew Mitzak.
Mitzak commits his 4th. Gruhl will go to the line. He has 7 tonight. Soroka leads along with Schmidt. Schmidt 14, Soroka, or Schmidt now with 16. And Soroka with 13. Outside miss.
Gruhl shooting 2. Crusader substitution number 42.
Nick Piazza back in. Gruhl trying to give Southern Lehigh a 3-point lead. He does not. So an empty possession by the Spartans. Gruhl a 67%er. And 0 for 2. Hughes. We get a foul on the floor here. Notre Dame will have maintain possession. Foul will be called on Gruhl. That's his 3rd. Team's 3rd.
Tell there's something available in that middle guard because Pat keeps flashing one of his perimeter players.
5-second violation. That's a turnover by Notre Dame. Hughes imploring somebody to come and get the basketball. Nobody did. Imagine if Notre Dame had Kohler that they could put into the middle there. At 6'5".
At 6'5".
They have been scrappy. Southern Lehigh has been good. Two minutes have gone by. 6 minutes to play. There goes Schmidt. Nice job. That's a nice job. And Schmidt almost made him pay anyway. Good rebound again for Gianjobi. He's got to have double-figure rebounds.
You see him up there, that's for sure.
He has to have a double-double going here tonight. Piazza not interested in shooting. They get another foul on the floor. This one will be on Boyer, his 3rd. Notre Dame again. This is where they turned it over last time. That would not have been a backcourt. That's a poor decision by Piazza. You're allowed to take it into the backcourt one time. That's going to be Notre Dame basketball.
Their defense did not back off that time, Gary. Good challenge.
Southern Lehigh might have been better advised to take it easy on that possession.
Well, the last 2 were rushed. I was surprised.
Yeah, Dick, you get up by 4.
Yeah, the rush 3 and now the drive in the eternity here.
Hughes, Gianjobi. Hughes and Gianjobi are the scorers. There's Hughes inside, no. Taken loose with the ball. Hoffman out of bounds. It'll be Southern Lehigh basketball.
Hoffman has done a yeoman's job coming in for Repper tonight.
That was a tough call. The Notre Dame fans thought they should have had that basketball. Well, he's got the ball. Watch him go. Schmidt, 10 feet away, and he kicks it off the glass. He is 18. For him, a normal night is 23 points.
23.
Well, he'll probably get there. They need one. Won't go. Out of bounds. It'll be Southern Lehigh ball off of Gianjobi.
And all of a sudden, the offensive momentum that the Crusaders picked up near the end of the first half, it just has mistreated them here in the fourth.
Southern Lehigh by 4. There goes Soroka. Back outside. He's open. And, oh, that's good block. Real good defense by Piazza, Dick.
That was excellent on the drive. Change of pace, little stutter dribble. Going to come back the other hand. Jaren's going to be right on ball. Right on ball. At the apex.
Timeout. Crusaders. Each team now has 2 timeouts left. Notre Dame down by 4. And a reminder that tomorrow night, Dick and Chris Michael will be at Freedom for the Lehigh Valley Conference boys semifinals. Easton Liberty, and followed by Parkland and Allen. If you want to watch the Lafayette women tomorrow night, that'll be on dial position 60 on RCN television. That will be a 7 o'clock start as they take on the Raiders of Colgate. And
go ahead.
And you can also watch the Lady Leopards at 10 o'clock on a tape delay basis. Friday night, Lehigh Valley Conference Championships, girls at 6:30, guys at 8, followed by the Colonial League Championships. Same order, girls at right after that, and the guys right after that.
Both these teams, of course, certainly went in the way into this, but amazing that last game of the season in the league, they're both coming up losses. Southern Lehigh to 65-62 with Salisbury and Notre Dame to Forrest Wilson.
Boy, this guy's keeping them in this ball game. Gianjobi now with 20 points. Make it 18. Schmidt. No. Gianjobi rebound. Notre Dame with a chance to take the lead again. In the middle, Gianjobi back outside. In the paint. Here goes Hughes. In the middle, Hughes up and in. Notre Dame has the lead. Our 4th lead change. Hughes with 14. Boy, this has been a battle for Notre Dame, and they have come to fight it, Dick.
They absolutely have. I tell you, 4 straight possessions for Southern Lehigh really weren't good to them, Gary.
Soroka, yeah. Got a good game, 15 points. He only averages 8. Our 5th lead change. Under 3 minutes. Inside, and nice job defensively by Boyer. He was not going to allow that entry pass. There's a trip. Foul will be on Salerno.
As we approach the 2.5-minute mark, we look up at the board. It's team foul number 6 for Notre Dame.
Putting it in play will be Soroka.
Crusader substitution.
Southern Lehigh by 1. Mitzak back in the ball game.
ball.
Well, I don't know if that's the guy you want to foul, Dick. Salerno's third, and that'll put Schmidt on the line to shoot 1-1.
Yeah, that's the punchline, Gary. Here's David, especially when it creates the bonus.
Spartans will be in the bonus situation for the remainder of the game.
Spartans by 1. Schmidt looking for 20. He's got 19.
On the line, number 21, Corey Schmidt.
He's got game, that young man.
Right there.
By 3.
Colonial League's had some good wins over the Lehigh Valley Conference this year. They are a strong conference, the Colonial League. We mentioned the 4 teams in this tournament. 3 are 14-4, and the winner of the regular season, Wilson, at 15-3. Notre Dame looking for a tip.
Well, you heard Dwight Repture say, hey, banger over Freedom in the holiday tournament.
Uh-oh. Schmidt in the open court.
Great.
If you worry about him, you don't worry about anybody else. Got Hoffman on the feed. All of a sudden, that lead back up to 5.
Hoffman, junior, 6'1", has given the Spartans great minutes tonight.
Hughes, 17 feet away. He's got it. That's with 16. 3-point game. Schmidt dribbles through everybody. Gets it to Boyer. Back outside to Soroka. They want him to have the ball, Dick. So if he gets fouled, he goes to the line. Oh, it's going to be against Notre Dame. That'll be against Gianjobi. His third. Team's 8, 1-1. Schmidt needs a timeout. He's hurting a little bit. He wants a timeout. Bobby's not sure he wants to give up his 4th.
One of the assistants wanted to call a timeout. Bobby stood in front of him. Now they'll take the timeout.
They will indeed. That's their 4th. Schmidt with 21.
Timeout. Southern Lehigh. Full timeout.
Of course, we remind you that every Thursday night there's more sports on RCN. It's RCN Sports Talk. 6 o'clock. We always look forward to hearing from you. Your opinions, your questions, call in. Send us an email at rcnsportstalk@rcn.com. Coming up this week, they're going to take a look at the regular season, a look ahead at the conference and district playoffs. Veteran head coaches Joe Stellato of Freedom and Tom Stout of Dira will sit down. They'll chat with Joe Craig and Chris Michael. Please join us every Thursday night, 6 to 7, live on RCN4.
Yeah, happy to get the Huskies on our agenda, Gary, and able to see their big win for them over Allen last Friday.
Just a nice night.
Yeah, a few echoes over there that night.
On Friday night, as now the Richard Dick Schmidt Gymnasium. Schmidt will go to the line, try to make it a 5-point game. Has not narrowed down his college choices. A lot of state schools interested in Corey. 9 for 10 from the foul line. Another typical night at the 15-foot stripe. He's at 81%. Gianjobi, it's big, doesn't get it. Rebound. Ooh, or Boyer, I'm sorry. Hughes has a collision with Boyer. Boyer, not a great foul shooter, 51%. Foul was called on Hughes.
Hey, if Bobby Schaefer holds on to this one, Gary, he's going to be happy sitting back and, relaxing a little bit in that zone. Got a lot out of it tonight.
How has he done against Wilson? 1-1. Oh, I'm sorry. He is Yeah, 1-1 against Wilson and 1-0 against Caddy. And a big foul shot by Eric Boyer. Two of them. He said he was a 51% free throw shooter. Salerno, they need one. They got one. Salerno has his fourth of the ball game. And Notre Dame calls a quick timeout.
You'll see this. They're going to ping it around. Southern Lehigh just doesn't count really. Contact or get close, so Salerno gave us one of his patented bombs.
Timeout. Notre Dame. Full. Timeout.
56-52. Southern Lehigh with the basketball. Dick, Notre Dame has to find somebody else to foul, but Southern Lehigh is going to try to keep the ball in Schmidt's hands for sure.
Yeah, I believe Patrick has one more timeout.
He does.
Yeah.
Both teams have one.
They're really setting it up down there now. Boy, you got to set up both ways. OND. Oh, Salerno really kept them in business with his long-range stuff. So then Leon's going to say, hey, we're going to play that very passive, compact 3-2 or 2-3 rather.
Yeah, Notre Dame,
you hit it.
To tie this game, they're going to have to hit a triple again. It's a two-possession game, and you would assume that unless Southern Lehigh turns it over, they're going back to the foul line.
Warming up the pressure.
That's the guy they wanted to foul. Boyer, he fooled them last time. He went to the line and made them both. However, Dick, I don't think they want Gianjobi to be the guy doing the foul.
Doing the foul, you're right.
It's a two-shot foul now on every personal foul by the Crusaders. Boyer has 6 points.
On the line, number 33, Eric Boyer, shooting 2.
Boy, how is he a 51% free throw shooter? The lead is 5. And the lead is 6. Eric 4 for 4 from the line. Up and in. As that bucket by Hughes.
Now also got a little pressure again. 4 up. Last time went over the top. Tough and down deep.
Fouls on Salerno. His 4th.
Personal foul number 22, David
I
Salerno.
believe the last 8 in a row converted by Southern Lehigh in this pressure situation.
He just continues to go to the line. Guess what, Dick? He has his average, 23. Told you he makes 34% of his points from the foul line. Tonight, more than that. He has 11 points from the line. They need it. They got it. Another triple. This one by Rossetto. That's his 7th of the year. Notre Dame has 8 threes in the ball game. And it's a 3-point game with 22 seconds to go. Notre Dame is out of timeout. Dick?
Well, two things here, Gary. Number one, watch the 3 first of all. Got just what they needed. Pat got his last time out. Now, Southern has 2 routes to go. Beat the pressure. How are you going to beat it? I don't know. Safe over the top the last time. I don't know if I'd want to chance it now. Beat it up, bring it up. And then if you do lose the ball or you turn it over or it's just a rebound that's done, you do have 2 fouls to give, Gary. And in the last 22 seconds, you might use those wisely.
And, of course, Notre Dame just has to hope somebody will go to the line and miss.
Well, in this latest one, we've had, what, 6 straight by Corey and 4 by the redhead. You have 10 straight, I think, made in a row.
They made 12 out of 14 in the 4th quarter.
going to drive up, we marveled about the records of these 4 contending teams. And you almost knew it had to be a ball game like this.
Well, they did not let Schmidt get it, and then they gave it up anyway. And he'll get fouled. Hughes with the foul, his second. So they kept him from getting the inbounds play, and then he got the ball right away.
Yes, Soroka very wisely threw over the top as Schmidt fronted. Thought they might try and spread it out there a little bit, Gary. Of course, when you're automatic, I guess you don't have to.
There's money in the bank.
I think that point was on the scoreboard before he shot it.
2-possession game, 17 and a half seconds to go. Finally, a miss. Notre Dame, Gianjobi takes it inside, and he doesn't get it. And that could be the ball game. As this will be an easy layup, and that will seal it. The Spartans are going to the Colonial League Championship on Friday night. Dick, a great effort by the Crusaders. And Southern Lehigh just played Southern Lehigh basketball.
What a great effort, you're right, by the Crusaders. Come in short-handed. Illnesses, injuries, combination of events. And boy, they really played their hearts out. You had Max Hughes, as a senior would do, 13 points, an all-star, everything else. And he gave them a good game tonight, including perimeter and inside. And of course, from Gianjobi, they just got all things they wanted. Good scoring night offensively. But the Spartans go to the line, Gary, where you got to win it in the close ones. And boy, did they do that. They really, really showed foul line strength in the fourth quarter.
All right, Dick, it's time for our Yakos player of the game. Is there any doubt? 25 points tonight. Dick, take a look at Mr. Schmidt.
Corey Schmidt showed us more than just a scorer. Good board night, good range, good drive, and you talk about foul line competence. He just drilled them and drilled them and drilled them to end it when they were on the line.
So our Yakos player of the game is indeed Corey Schmidt. And of course, with his 25 points, he is also our Lehigh Valley Insulation leading scorer. 25 points tonight for Corey Schmidt, as he now has over 1,500 points in his career at Southern Lehigh. And they'll go at it again on Friday night against the winner of Wilson and Caddy. All right, here's how the final numbers shook out. Notre Dame goes to 18-5. As Dick mentioned, they will wait now till February 25th. That's when they will play again. Gianjobi led them along with Max Hughes. Both of them had 18 points in the ball game. Salerno with 12, as he had 4 triples. As you get a look at the final scoring for both basketball teams. Nice job by Corey Soroka tonight, and Gruhl with 9, but Corey Schmidt once again offensively carrying this basketball team. He was 12 for 14 from the foul line. For Notre Dame, they're 57 points on 21 field goals. They had 8 triples in the ball game, 7 for 14 from the foul line. For Southern Lehigh, they go to 18-5. They're 63 points on 21 field goals. They had 3 threes, 18 for 22 from the foul line. The Spartans win this one, the first one of tonight's doubleheader, by a 63-57 score. We're going to go away. We'll be back with you in about 20 minutes or so, about 25 minutes, as we'll be back with game number 2. Wilson, Catasauqua coming up. For Dick Tracy, for Chris Popick, our director, the RCN television team, thanks for watching, and just take a little break for about a half an hour, then we'll be back. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach from Northern Lehigh. Goodbye for now.